What happens when a company built on privacy starts rethinking its home base? And what would make someone leave Gmail, the most convenient email service on the planet, for a more private alternative? After years inside Google's ecosystem, Gmail felt effortless. Yet that convenience slowly became uncomfortable. Ads in the promotions tab started feeling too intrusive, and the free experience began to feel like it came at a quiet cost. That shift pushed me toward Proton Mail, a service built around privacy, but recently something unexpected surfaced. Even Proton, one of the most trusted names in private email, may be facing pressure that could change how users think about it. In this video, I break down where Proton Mail delivers, where it falls short, and what these developments could mean for anyone considering the switch from Gmail. By the way, if you want to check out any of the tools I mentioned today, you'll find links to everything down in the description. Without further ado, let's get into it. As I mentioned earlier, the main reason I switched from Gmail to Proton Mail is one word: privacy. Google's business model is built around data. That's not a secret. And while Gmail is incredibly polished and easy to use, it constantly reminds you of that reality, especially through the ads sitting right inside your inbox. Have you ever opened your promotions tab and thought, how does this ad know me so well? Proton Mail takes a completely different approach. It's fully ad-free, which means your inbox stays clean and focused on what it's actually meant for: email. And don't get me wrong, Gmail is still a great email service with a polished interface and intuitive experience. It's totally free to use and offers 15 gigabytes of shared storage with Google Drive and Photos, but when it comes to privacy, it drops the ball. Privacy is a big deal for everyone, and as a privacy-conscious user, I like to know how my data is being handled. Proton understands this need, which is why its entire ecosystem and infrastructure take a privacy-first approach and foster trust through transparency in its open-source services. Additionally, Proton Mail not only embodies this structure, but also offers features that made me lock in on ditching Gmail. Plus, there's one feature it offers that Gmail never even tries to offer. To reveal this feature, let's take a look at where Proton Mail excels in this regard. First, Proton Mail has a minimalist design, with no extra tabs for promotional or targeted ads. Every tab is focused on its purpose. It also provides labels for third-party emails imported using its Easy Switch feature. As you can see here, I already have my Outlook emails imported and well labeled. For this video, I'm using Proton Mail's free plan. You get a 1 gigabyte mailbox, 5 gigabytes of cloud storage, access to Proton Calendar, 1 VPN connection, and a password manager with 10 hide my email aliases. What's important to understand here is that Proton's value isn't just in email. Even on the free tier, you're getting a slice of its entire privacy-focused ecosystem, not just a standalone inbox. However, its paid tiers offer premium features such as custom email domains, up to 15 email aliases, expandable storage, and more. Proton Mail's paid plans feel more focused on privacy than convenience compared to Google One plans. However, if you are more interested in the inclusion of Google's AI features, then Google One plans are the way to go. Both are fairly priced, but Proton Mail's paid plans feel more cost-effective. If you're curious about Proton's paid plans, they unlock things like custom domains, more aliases, and extra storage across the entire Proton ecosystem. I've left a link in the description that also includes a discount if you want to explore it yourself. Proton Mail's biggest strength and its main bragging right is privacy. More specifically, it uses zero-access encryption. In simple terms, your emails are encrypted on your device before they ever reach Proton's servers. That means even Proton itself can't read your messages, and neither can anyone else who might try to access them. You can also send password-protected, end-to-end encrypted emails to anyone, even if they don't use Proton Mail. This isn't locked behind a paywall either. Free users get access to these core privacy features as well. Additionally, Proton Mail offers built-in PGP support, allowing users to send encrypted emails to almost anyone, even non-Proton Mail users, by using the recipient's public key. Speaking of encrypted emails, you don't have to be a paid user to benefit from this end-to-end encryption. In fact, free users can also send encrypted emails to Proton or non-Proton users. Gmail does encrypt emails too, but mostly while they're being sent or stored via protocols such as TLS and AES 256, respectively. Google still has access to the content itself. Advanced client-side encryption is reserved for business and enterprise users, not everyday free accounts. That's the key difference here. Gmail protects data in transit, while Proton is designed so no one can read your emails at all. Moving away from the backend, Proton Mail is part of Proton's ecosystem, fueled by privacy. Its suite of apps is integrated and can be accessed directly from the homepage. Speaking of integration, Proton Mail also offers productivity tools such as Contacts, Calendar, a VPN, and a security center. The security center offers additional solutions, including email aliases, dark web monitoring, two-factor authentication, and an AI-driven solution called Proton Sentinel for advanced account protection. However, these security solutions are only accessible on paid tiers, except for the two-factor authentication, which is available for free. Gmail, on the other hand, offers a similar concept through its suite of apps and integrated productivity tools. Speaking of the latter, it provides calendar, notes, tasks, and contacts, nothing fancy or out of the ordinary. In contrast, there are some things I still love about Gmail and wish Proton Mail would adopt, which brings us to where Proton Mail falls short versus what I miss about Gmail. If you are finding this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more insightful reviews like this. Alright, moving on. Starting with what I miss about Gmail, it offers a high level of integration with a wide variety of productivity tools from the Google Workspace Marketplace. Proton Mail, on the other hand, keeps it limited to what you get on the dashboard. There's no support for third-party productivity tools integration yet. In contrast, it only supports third-party email clients like Outlook, Apple Mail, and Thunderbird. A dedicated desktop application, Proton Mail Bridge, allows these clients to access your Proton Mail account via IMAP and SMTP. However, Gmail still provides the best user experience in terms of convenience compared to Proton Mail. One of the things I miss so much is the ease of signing up on websites and apps using Gmail accounts. With just a couple of clicks, you have a newly created account within seconds. Proton Mail doesn't give you this level of convenience outside its ecosystem. There isn't any sign up with Proton on third-party websites or apps yet, and the reason for this is that it prioritizes privacy and independence from big tech ecosystems. Therefore, it sacrifices that level of convenience in favor of stronger data protection and account isolation. Still, there's no denying how easy it is with Gmail during signups. In fact, I still use my Gmail accounts for quick signups during product testing and non-sensitive tasks. That said, here's a quick trade-off comparison between Gmail and Proton Mail, highlighting their major differences. And as for the quick sign-up feature, I don't see Proton adopting that soon, because Proton would rather stay private than convenient. Tell me, what aspect of convenience would you like to see Proton Mail adopt? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments. Earlier in the video, I asked what happens when a company built on privacy starts rethinking its home base. Also, Proton might be facing new pressure regarding its core philosophy, which brings us to my next discussion. You see, for years now, Proton has built its reputation on one simple promise: your data stays yours. It's why millions of people around the world trust a company tucked away in Geneva, a country long seen as the fortress of privacy. But that fortress may soon be cracking. Switzerland's Federal Council is reviewing a proposal that could make the country's surveillance laws even stricter than those in the European Union. The new telecommunications surveillance ordinance would compel companies like Proton to collect and share real-time metadata, including IP addresses, recipients, and even location data, directly with Swiss authorities. Not upon request, continuously. And that's where the problem begins. Proton's encryption model already prevents anyone, including Proton itself, from reading users' messages or files. But metadata is where things get complicated. As former CIA and NSA Chief Michael Hayden once admitted, governments don't need to read your messages to know everything about you. Metadata alone can paint the full picture. In response, Proton's CEO, Andy Yen, made one thing clear. Proton will never comply with an order that makes Swiss legislation more intrusive than the EU's. If that happens, we'll leave Switzerland. And this isn't an empty threat. The company has already moved parts of its core infrastructure, including some servers, to Germany and Norway as a precaution. Yen even described the relocation plan as ready to activate if the proposed law passes. It's almost poetic, you know? A company that once moved to Switzerland for its neutrality is now considering leaving it for the same reason. I mean, if Proton truly relocates, it would send a strong message to privacy advocates worldwide, implying that even the safest havens can change. Now, here's the bigger question. If Proton, the renowned king of digital privacy, is forced to adapt to surveillance laws, what does that mean for the rest of us? Should users start worrying about how much of their private communication is really private? Personally, I'm watching this closely because, honestly, I wouldn't want my data floating through a system that has to bend under political pressure. Proton has built a solid record of protecting users, and I'd like to believe they'll hold the line again. But this time, the stakes feel higher, not just for Proton, but for the idea of privacy itself. What do you think? If Proton actually relocates, does that make you more confident in their values or more concerned about the future of privacy? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Now, amidst the rumors of Proton's move and of course its feature set compared to Gmail's, should you really make the switch? So here's my final verdict. If you care more about privacy than convenience and want a clean, ad-free inbox that actually respects your data, Proton Mail is absolutely worth switching to. But if speed, integrations, and frictionless signups matter more to you, Gmail is still hard to beat. And there's nothing wrong with keeping both for different purposes. That wraps this video. If you'd like to see the best email providers or the best cloud storage options available today, watch these videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.